Let's get into some more products on Temu. We really do. All right, let's go. We got this flashlight right here. Ultra bright, 1,000 lumens, LED flashlight, portable, super bright, rechargeable flashlight built in, 18650, lithium battery, aluminum alloy, lampshade, tools, gift. Okay. So here's the thing. I actually bought multiple flashlights. I don't know if this is the first one or the second one, so I'm just gonna review both of the flashlights I bought on Temu, and yeah, we'll see if it's worth. Because I'm probably gonna compare these flashlights to a $100 one that I got, and just see, if I think these ones are even any better. Let's take a look at the comments here. It works exactly as they show in the picture. I just bought another one. I know exactly how much of a charge it has. I have an acre of land and it lights up a good portion of it when I let my dog out, and I make sure there's no coyotes around. And sure enough, it lit up the yard perfect, and I did find one coming towards me. I put on the strobe and shook the flashlight and, oh my goodness, that's scary. If that actually happened, boy, oh my goodness. Oh, coyotes. This thing is so bright, you'd think it was a spotlight from a police car or something. The beam is highly visible and narrow mode, showing the extreme power behind the light. I stood in the middle of the street and lit up every street sign for about 6 blocks. It has 3 modes, super lightweight, easy to use, comes with a charger, and best of all, LED battery display. Great purchase, would purchase more. Let's take a look and see if there are any bad reviews. There actually are some 1-star reviews. You can see in my picture that this is plastic. It works fine. And if it had any weight to it, it would be great. Not great, cheap plastic. I'm sure it will be crushed soon. I'd return it, but don't have time to waste on such a terrible item. I also was just lied to by Temu for the 3rd time by playing their games, promising items never received and buying extra items to get the items I never received. Unbelievable. It's a scam. They're way too small. What do you expect though from a small flashlight? I don't think it really specifies really the size. Like, what do you expect when you pay like $8 for a flashlight? You can't expect this to be a big honking, big giant, overweight. Of course it's going to be small, and a lot of flashlights nowadays are small because technology continues to get better and better where they don't need to have it look like a big giant monster truck. Okay, so yeah, that guy is kind of right. It's not like an aluminum, it's like a hard plastic. So I don't know what, when they say aluminum alloy, I don't know what they're referring to, but yeah, I don't know. I've taken this one out and it looks kind of cool. Oh, look at that. That's cool. But what's really cool about this, and is why I think this is actually just worth buying, what's actually kind of cool about this though, that even some expensive flashlights don't have. You see that little screen right there? It's a little display to tell you how much battery life is there. 95. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Seriously, like, if you pay $100 for a flashlight, my $100 version doesn't even have that. So that's really, really cool. Let me pull up the other one. Okay, now this is what a cheap flashlight looks like. That is much more like lighter compared to the other one that I just was using. And I can tell you this one is not worth buying because look how light that is. I mean, look at that. You can't tell me when you look at this that bigger one is so much more lighter. Like, come on. So my opinion is, for a cheap flashlight, if you just want a cheap flashlight that can just light up enough for you to see where you're going, Temu's maybe a good place to just buy a couple cheap ones, but stay away from certain ones. Because clearly there's that one. I'll have to go see if I can find the price that I paid for in the past, because I bought all this stuff like a month ago. Yeah, so supposedly this one with the battery gauge is like $8. I probably paid like a few dollars for the other one. So how to read music in 30 days. Music theory for beginners. Oh man. I wanted to buy this, but I could not get it in time for this video. But what I'm doing is I have a video that I'm planning out for this. We're going to test something about this book. Look at the reviews. Maybe we can get some good history lesson here. I find the book, How to Read Music in 30 Days, to be very helpful and easy to understand. I recommend anyone looking to read music to get it immediately. It will definitely increase your knowledge. You will be playing better in every time. Just give it a shot. What is that ending meaning? Just be playing in a very time. Haven't looked at it yet. Oh my gosh, then why do you have a rating on here? Have had some training in music, but my granddaughter is going to take lessons and I really like to rush up on things. I think it will be very helpful. So it really goes into like very beginner stuff of like music. Like this is like somebody like me who hasn't been in music class for nearly a decade and probably forgot everything that I learned when I was a wee little boy. Invisible sleep earphones. That is the shortest title I've read in this entire series so far. Those are so tiny. Look how tiny those things are. Oh no. Oh, I will be nervous putting those in your very own ears. I don't know if I would trust these things. I mean, they're like the size of Raycon, right? The Raycon headphones. I would be scared putting these in the ears because if I put it in and I move enough, that could go to my brain, and I don't want to wake up listening to music in my brain. This would not be a product for me, but I could see it maybe potentially helping for those who actually need like something. I don't know if it's like with the fact that they need to listen to like music to fall asleep, or they just need some kind of like I don't know how people are using it. Like if it's music, listening to like what's that type of music that people listen to try to go to sleep? I can't think of the name of it because I don't need it. Or if they just put it in their ears just to mute stuff. If you're doing that, then why the heck do you just not buy like headphones? So maybe somebody watching this, has an idea or maybe know somebody that has to use stuff like this. Maybe give me some insight on this because I don't know. I don't want to just trash these because I'm sure they work and they probably improve some people's sleep. But for somebody like me, this is a absolute not gonna buy it. Okay, I have to admit, when I order electronics from Temu, it runs about 50-50 on if it works well or not. But these earphones are really nice. These are really comfortable. I have tried several different things for sleeping to music, but I'm a side sleeper and they hurt my ears. But these, I can side sleeper with no pain. I love these. If they quit working, I will order again. The price is doable. They don't last forever. Thank you so much. We'll purchase from you again. That's probably like one of the latest reviews I've been able to read through without stuttering. So they were mentioning how sleeping to music. So there are actual people who sleep to music. I find that fascinating because it's like I just don't know how. Works great, loud, and fits perfect in my ears. They really don't fall out and are comfortable. Love them. And if they ever stop working, I'm getting them again. Cancel out any noise outside of music. Easy to put in, and they don't fall out. Been looking for a while for good earbuds. You repeated yourself twice, lady. You said that at the beginning, then you repeated it again. Then you went on that they fit again. Like I already read that. And even as a gift, love them, plus how it tells you to charge on the earbuds when you place them back is neat. I love it. Thanks. Great quality. So the way people are describing these things, it's literally a knockoff version of Raycon. You guys know what the Raycon headphones are? So these are like the Raycons, right? So that's what the cover is. And then, the earbuds there. And they have like a self-charger too. So that's what it sounds like these are. But now these are much more expensive. These I think probably run about $100+. So I get it. There's some people who just don't have the money to go and hash out $100 for earphones. But if you can, I recommend buying Raycons. By the way, I'm not sponsored, but I love their products. They have some good headphones and they last quite a long time. This, I guess I could see it's gonna go cheap. Don't expect these to last very long. I guess, yeah. It looks like it works, and it's kind of like a cheap knockoff Raycon. So I guess in that situation, if you want to go cheap, you want to rip off of Raycons and potentially be able to sleep better with music, then buy it. But one pair of shoe covers, waterproof, reusable, and non-slip, unisex, durable, elastic, easy to clean. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy these, but they'll be in a different video. So we'll come back to these and we'll maybe test these theories because I'm kind of skeptical on some of this stuff when they say it's non-slip If it's non-slip, we'll see if it's non-slip. Um, but I've had stuff similar to this. Yeah, like in a factory, right? When you work in a factory, which I work in a factory, if you're cleaning stuff, they don't typically, some people don't want to get their shoes all wet, right? Because it rips up your shoes, and some of those shoes are really expensive, you know? And so it's basically what these are is you put them over your shoes and it covers and it kind of stops, a lot of the water from going in your shoe. I just don't see a reason why you'd walk out in public with those. You would look stupid. I would, if I saw somebody walking in the street with those, I'd be like, ha, 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 look at that loser. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it does say one size fits all, 35 to 45. What is 34 to 45? I don't know the comparison to this because I'm American and Americans don't have this metric system or whatever system this is because we're stupid. Excellent product, good quality, exactly as pictured. I highly recommend it. It arrived quick. I love these shoe covers. I use them daily in my garden. I wear slides and these fit over them perfectly. They are easy to clean. I wash them with Dawn soap and rinse them out, then blow dry so they are ready to use the next morning. You need to wear socks too or your feet will sweat. Perfect product for your needs. Wait, but if you're wearing slides, don't wear socks. I think when you wear slides, you shouldn't be wearing socks because that's when you're like, let your toes out, show people off your toes. That sounds weird, but what I mean is to me, when I wear sandals, I don't wear socks because it feels weird to me. I don't like wearing socks, and I suppose some people probably like it, but I don't know. But I don't think I've ever heard of that. Somebody wearing slides and then still putting these over. Because if you're wearing slides, take your socks off and don't be afraid of letting your feet get all wet. Oh, whatever. These are amazing and exactly what I need. I buy really nice running shoes, but one of my issues have been running on the grassy trail and having raggedy shoes because the grass is wet. I'm always coming back home with soaked, filthy shoes. These shoe covers protected my soles and didn't even get any holes. I have only wear them for certain trails that I know leave my shoes soaked. They are perfect. You know what I think what these would work great for? If you mow the lawn and you have a push mower, right? People hate it when you get grass all over your sock and all over your shoe. I think these would be great at stopping that because all the grass stains then would get stuck on there. You still would get grass on your skin, but whoop-de-doo, you just go hop in the shower and you get that washed off. But it is kind of annoying when you get grass all over your pants and socks, and then you're walking around your house and you're leaving grass everywhere. I hate it. So I probably would honestly just buy that purely for that. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't think of that before I read this. I don't know, different reasoning. Maybe you go out there in the rain and you don't want to get your shoes all wet, but then it's just wear water boots or whatever. But these also have some for other things too. So I'm gonna buy it. Black or white? Oh, you're telling me white is 8 cents more than the initial one? But white should be easier to make because you don't need any special colors for it. Black, you actually need to add a color when you produce them. All right, next product. Arctics trimmer for balls. This might be a little inappropriate for you guys, so let's get through this. Professional body hair trimmer with replaceable ceramic blades, ideal for men's groin and body hair. Perfect gift for loved ones. Hair trimming tool, modern trimming design, durable trimming device, hair trimmer. Okay, so I'm not gonna get too inappropriate, but I personally do not trim that area. Yeah, trimming my hair on my stomach, yeah, that works. Why do you need what? Because you're gonna be late at night going, oh wait, new design. If you're trimming at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's just weird. Do it any normal day that everyone else does, and you don't need the new design. But okay, that's just, I don't know, that's maybe a pointless feature. So I think this is them trying to knock off Manscaped, that brand. I don't need this because I have a personal hair clippers for my hair, and plus I probably don't need a trimmer for other areas just because I don't worry about that personally. Plus I don't know if I would trust something from Temu with something like this. like that, it probably would spark, light one of my hairs on fire, and I'm running around with fire on. Why that? I don't know. I'm trying to think of any reason to bash this thing, but I don't think I can bash it because I'm just not a user for this product. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I never trim. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not. This isn't meant for me because I'm not a user for something like this. But maybe somebody who uses this maybe would find this useful. This is my kind of trimmer. I was really not expecting it to be as good as people make it out to be. Had doubts reading all the reviews saying it nicks and all that, but nope, all those reviews are wrong. Either they must not be shaving correctly or they just hate them. This trimmer exceeded all my expectations and more. So easy to trim off hair. Trimmed my arms, chest, thighs, crotch, and balls, legs, everything. Okay. Why do you have to go that inappropriate in a review? Like, come on, dude. Item works great. I've used it downstairs. Obviously cleaned it with sterilizer. Wife did my hair with it. Way better than 90. I'm gonna click on this photo, but I may have to blur this depending on what this photo shows. I'm still confused on what they're trying to show. Like your hairdo? Like, who here, dude? Did the product do that? Like, you didn't show like you actually using the product. How am I supposed to know? How do I know that you're just not going bald? I'm sorry, but I feel you because I'm going bald too, which is kind of insane. See the hairline? Just let's move on. This is too weird of a product. That guy looks a literal loser. One piece high-tech joy adjustable hooded U-shaped neck pillow. Polarizer, hand washable, multiple colors, bag for car travel, outdoor use, comfortable fit for neck support, neck pillow for travel, car. Neck pillows, they're very comfortable, but I don't know if I want to buy one that has a hood. At that point, I might as well just put a hoodie on, get a neck pillow, and it's basically the same thing. It's originally $52. $52 for that ugly thing? $52? What do you think these people are made out of? Gold? Received in good condition. It is not exactly what I was looking for, but will do for when I take a car trip. I was looking for something like that, but in an inflatable pillow. Too bulky for a plane trip. Inflatable, though. Well, hey, you know the plus side to this over an inflatable? Somebody can't just come up with a needle and go, imagine you sleep in, and somebody just, yep, that's not going to work on fluff. They'll be like, oh, dang it, it's cloth. I can't, no, dang it. Dude, take that off. That does not work for you. He says it's super comfortable, definitely a must-have. Nice feeling and covers perfectly over the head. Love this and definitely needed it. Oh my. If you're a big guy, do not put it on. It does not fit like it looks. Okay, what this looks like is an epic fail of designing a superhero mask. I don't know. If you don't care what you look like in person, buy it. But if you don't want to look like a loser and have people pointing at you, then don't buy it. Batter separator, handheld measuring cup, suitable for baking and projects, year-end use, perfect choice for Valentine's and Thanksgiving, baking tools, holiday. I said holiday. It's not holiday, it's holiday. Baking portable separator, compact design, food safe plastic pedestal. When I initially was putting this video together and I started listing these products, let me paint this picture for you. All right, when you're making like pancakes, waffles, and stuff that you need to put in a pan to make, actually would be good on that because you push it and it comes out, and then when you let go, it blocks it, right? When you dump it out like with a glass bowl or those glass measuring cups, that's what I'm thinking of. And you stop, it runs down the side, right? It gets all droopy and ugly, and then it's all over your counter. Then you're like, no, I gotta clean my counters. This would, hopefully, if it works, would actually stop that from happening. And then you can be like, my counters are clean. One less thing that I gotta clean. Really nice. Makes making pancakes easier. Great for using any type of batter. Easy to manage, not messy. I love it. Quality is great. Nice size. I get one for my outside kitchen. Love it. Outside kitchen? What do you mean by that? Like literally outside? I love this product. It came in time. That promotion looks excellent. I already want to use it. It has a good size. My goodness. That's bigger than I initially thought. Who would ever need something that big to make pancakes or waffles? Unless you're a crazy person and you have like 7 kids. But a single guy like me, I won't need something like that. I would only end up using like, yeah, I mean, it looks like it would be a good product to just have. Indoor boxing reflection ball is used to train your reflection skills. Sturdy, high quality standing speed ball provides powerful boxing and fitness workout for adults, teenagers, and seniors. Adjustable size includes 3 height. So they say workout for adults, teenagers, and seniors. So if you have a baby, sorry. If you're a kid, sorry. And if you're a dead person, well, sorry, it's not go. I don't know. This actually looks kind of fun. And for somebody like me who I want to try to get more exercise in. When I get angry, I just like, oh, I see you, bam, instead of just, you know, trying to slap myself or I don't know, slapping. I don't know, because I take anger out on myself. Like when I do something bad, I'm like, bad. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so dumb. I don't know. Does anyone else do that, or am I just weird? Smart ring for men, woman, activity and fitness tracker with steps, calories, sleep tracking, exercise monitoring for iPhone, Android, IP68, waterproof smart rings, fitness ring, health tracker ring, Mother's Day gift, birthday gifts. Oh, okay. There's a ton of these smart ring products that are out. $10, it's not a terrible price. What a horrible photoshopping picture this is. Like if you're going to Photoshop this ring, at least try a little bit better. I mean, come on. No, she's not wearing that. You did not pay this lady to wear that. We're going to read one review and then we're going to open up and we're going to test it out. Better than I expected. This app is easy to use. Measures your blood pressure, sleep, and blood oxygen levels. I usually wear a size 6 ring on that finger, but I ordered a size 7 and it fits perfectly. I don't know how long it will last, but the piece is worth it. I forgot to take it off a couple times and washed my hands and still works. It comes with a charger. I'm happy to purchase. All right. Let's see. Smart ring. So I don't even know what size I bought. It doesn't say on here, does it? It looks like it must have been like a 13. I wonder if when I just added it randomly to the cart, that's the one thing is when I buy these products, I don't usually look at the actual size. I just buy it just because I want to review it, right? And it sent me the biggest size. So basically the only finger it's going to fit on my hands is my thumb because I have a big fat thumb. But I'm also not a big jewelry person, so I can tell you after this video, I ain't going to wear this. But let's go ahead. We're going to test this out. We're going to see what I think. And yeah, smart ring. It's very small, but it says connect the app. Search and download the Smart Health app or scan the QR code on the right to select the appropriate app version download. All right. I want to record this just to show you guys that this app I don't think actually works because it's rated poorly on the Play Store. And let's just see. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead. Let's oh my goodness, I gotta pick a country. Are you kidding me? Come on, let me just can I just pick a random country? Why not? Let's just do that. Who cares? And let's try to pair the equipment, right? Okay, cool. And nothing happens. So yeah, you buy the ring and you can't even use it because the app isn't working. Well, what the heck, man? But yeah, look at that. I wanted to show you. It's rated 1.9 on the Play Store. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I got scammed. All right, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get these videos out to as many people as possible because the more people who watch these videos, the bigger and better these videos can be.